Hey guys, I just want to talk to you about your essays a little bit. So, some of you got it the first time, you're good to go, but know that any of you can revise your essay to get more points back and find yourselves in a little bit better position moving forward. So, if you got a grade you didn't like, don't worry, it's not the end of the world, you can bring it up. So, under the tab Essay Help, so it says Help and it says Essay Help. Click on it and excuse me, that's not the tab. Excuse me, Essay Revision. Click on that tab, and basically it takes you to this worksheet that I want you to use. Now, if I made reference to your rough draft, because sometimes if it was relatively the same to the comments that I made on the rough draft, the final draft, I just told you to look at your rough draft. So make sure that you do that if I ask you to. So I ask you to include your revised revision. So we go through here. I want you to answer these questions. And then at the very end, the essay that you revised, please highlight every change that you made. So if you redid a whole paragraph, highlight that whole paragraph. Do that so that I can see the changes that you have made. So, include your first essay that you did, and then your second essay, the changes that you made highlighted, so that I can see both of those. So you will get around 10 points. When I mean 10 points, I don't mean like you're at 80, you're going to get to 90. I mean that you're going to get that added to your average. So probably go up a couple of letter grades. So it's definitely worth your while to do that. I think that the number one problem that we had was you needed to define a sort of a common theme that both stories had. So yeah, there are interesting points that differ between them, or they have the same, like the main characters might be both called Ariel. Yes, but dig deeper, give me a central theme. So the example that I gave you, it says that they both focus on the importance of being unique. That's my central thesis. That's the main point of my whole essay. And then the student went through and developed this. Well, this is shown in how she's admired, right? She's admired for her uniqueness. And she talks about how people thought she was strange, but she was admired because she liked to read books, and that wasn't common, that was unique, okay? And then they said she's not the average girl. So they kind of talked about how, most girls got married at that time period, but that she decided not to. That was uncommon, that was unique. And then the third point is she valued things differently than most. She was unique in that she valued reading, and she valued her father and her family's needs more than her own. And those ideas were developed. And so that's what I'm looking, not just for a compare and contrast, but a compare and contrast with a specific idea in mind. And if you struggle, please feel free to just give me a ring. Just pick up that phone. I'd be more than happy. Or, my office hours are happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. I would be more than happy to assist you in any way that I can. Don't hesitate. And don't worry, you're going to get that grade up. So you will eventually follow that and then submit it on that little tab, and I will give you points back. So hang in there. I'll talk to you soon.